of the world, and you said, what did you say? I'd rather sleep on the ground in the fake grass in the backyard.
Yes.
To stay in this house.
Yes.
There you go. But he was trying to take a living stone out of its place, because that living stone, he was jealous of that living stone being with me instead of being more with him. And he was jealous. And then he was jealous because I baptized a couple of his people because they wanted me to. And I'm like, please don't say anything to him because I can tell his arrogance and his pride is going to offend him. And it did. It did. May you be judged. May you be judged. That's all. I'm not going to allow this anymore. I'm not going to allow any king, especially in the congregations, to teach lies. Anybody. See, when you have authority in heaven, you have authority in the underworld as well. And all I know, I don't study any of these things. All I know is he just tells me. So I can take off the covering and may it be taken off now. May it be taken off so that you know the truth. Hallelujah. Anybody going against God's words, anybody going against God's will, I ask for judgment now because it's time for judgment. It's going to last 1,000 years. Bless you. By the curse. Because guess what the curse does? The curse blesses those that are meant to. I was cursed. And it was my biggest blessing. My disease has been my biggest blessing. But that's how I know him. And I know him better than you. You want to test? Let's do it. Bring out your sword. I just brought mine out. Because you brought yours out first. And just know. Actually, by the law, anybody attacks you, you have a right to attack them back and take their goods, don't you?
I think so.
I love you in your house, Peter. I blessed you in your house. And all because of one interaction that I yelled at you, and you couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle any rebuke. You couldn't handle anything because, well, you're big old Peter. You got pride, mister. You got pride. I already knew. I already told my wife years ago. He told me it was gonna look like I was turning into an egomaniac. And I understand. That's what it looks like in the outside, but it's him living in me. I can't control this anger that comes up in me anymore. It's him in me.
Yeah.
When I see unrighteousness, I can't handle it.
Yeah. That's like Yehoshua. That's what the Jews say is it's the Mashiach who gets angry.
And they think, really,
yeah.
It's interesting. And they think when they see you getting angry, they think it's unholiness.
Right.
Yeah, well, no, it's him in me. I can't help it. And shame on you. Shame on you, Peter. Shame on you. That the lamb that you just ate became a curse upon your flesh, upon your whole household, your wife and your child too, and your houses, because you just thought what you experienced at my house was evil. But you didn't that day. No, well, my gosh, we were so glad. Actually, you gave us money for it too, didn't you? He gave us money. All because I talk about the menorah and the lights. That's my parsha. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm an Aaronic priest. I'm supposed to light the menorah. And I expose things in the darkness. And that's what the menorah does. And they don't like it because it's like, oh, that's evil fire. Because I'm holy. Are you? Let's see. Let's let the gates be tested. Let's let your chakras be tested because that's what it is. You don't understand. You lack understanding. And you're just one step above churchianity. Just because you're a little bit out doesn't mean you're fully out. I'm here to correct all things in all the religions and bring it all together into the truth of the one true God. And I do support the no eye laws, and we're going to help write them. And I'm coming to help bring the kingdom that he's called me to do. I'm just a disabled man that basically can't even, I don't even know grammar. I don't even know grammar.
Yet you're in a position where the Sanhedrin is about to be Jews accepting Yehoshua as Messiah.
And I have a seat on the Sanhedrin now, apparently. And you know what my parsha too is? Don't despise. It says about lighting the menorah, and don't despise the small beginnings. And that's what this is. But that's okay. It's okay. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this thing comes. Oh, Leland, I'm sorry you felt bad. He was so disgusted. You're supposed to feel that. You know, Yehoshua didn't come here so that you could feel good all the time. You can have, oh, yeah, Jesus loves me, this I know. For the Bible tells me so. You don't know what love is until you've seen it. What you saw there is, if you understand how Yah works and how he's in everybody and everything, that he is the spirit of shalom. When the shalom comes into the lamb, I know he's there. Because the lamb becomes a willing lamb. Shame on you. Shame on all of you for judging righteousness for evil. Shame on you.